Hello everyone, my name is Ashish Bajaj, Director Enterprise Sales for Harman Professional in India. Once again, we are here with you on the virtual platform of InfoComm, and this video today is about what we have got to offer you from JBL. Music and audio are an integral part of day-to-day life, and we experience audio at various points. JBL tends to help you in experiencing intelligible audio and thereby elevates the performance to the next level. When we get to commercial spaces where you and us as designers get a task on hand to ensure we figure what's best for the project site, Harman with its brand JBL is the solutions for all those questions. So further ado, let's go and check out what do we have for you today. JBL is known for its exceptional sound performance across the product lines it offers to the customer, retail and enterprise alike. Let us today look at what the professional range of speakers have to offer and the segments of install they cater to. JBL Professional has a diverse range of products and solutions offering to meet the challenging demands of the expectations of the enterprise client. I'm not a techie anymore, so I'm gonna get someone who can actually explain you what we have today in the room for you. This person that I'm going to introduce you today is unknown in the AV industry. He was awarded as the Educator of the Year by InfoComm last year. I have known him for the last 10 years and he's an expert in audio industry. So I'm not gonna talk more. I'm gonna walk down to that guy and let me introduce to you Sudhagar. Sudhagar.
Hi Ashish. Thank you Ashish for your kind introduction. I'm really happy to have you here today.
I hope you'll take it forward. We have only 10% of the catalog here, but take it forward for our viewers. Thank you.
Yes,
over to you.
So when we talk about install series of loudspeakers from JBL Professional, we have a vast range of loudspeakers that are available with us. Whether it is a ceiling speaker, surface mount, column, or all-weather speakers. We have each and every model designed for a specific need. Let's take a look at what is there in the ceiling loudspeakers. When we talk ceiling loudspeakers, we also categorize speaker into cost versus performance. Here, performance means frequency response, bass extension, and SPL or outdoor rating capability. So in that context, our speaker is categorized. We have starting from commercial series from JBL, which has got 3 different models, namely 8004, 8008, and 8018. On the other hand, a conventional cost-effective model that we have showcased here from the series JBL 8000 series. In this category, again, we have 3 models. Those are 8124, 8128, and 8138. I would tell you the difference is that its size. Most of the time, when we refer to any model of JBL speaker, the last number, that is 8124, means the 4 always depicts the size of the low frequency driver. Let's take a closer look at this model. This speaker is called 8124. It's 4-inch in dia. It's open back end. It is meant for the purpose of using non-plenum ceiling, meaning just simple use for cost-effective purpose. It comes with 6-watt tapping, direct tapping for both 70-volt or 100-volt applications. The 8128 and 38 just varies with the size and transformer capability. The second series we are going to talk about is a 10 series, which is a blind mount loudspeaker, I would say, meaning it is completely sealed back end with all accessories included within this model. In 10 series, we have 3 models. Those are Control 12CT. It's a full range, background, foreground music loudspeaker. Control 14CT, Control 16CT, as well as Control 18CT, which is the new member joined in this family. So what is the biggest advantage of this loudspeaker is, it is very cost effective and very high quality, good frequency response, as well as higher fidelity. These goes into various different applications such as conferencing applications, boardrooms or meeting rooms, foreground and background music, and many more. The only difference between these models are its size. As and when the size increases, for example, from 4 inch to 6 inches, obviously the performance also increases by its low frequency extensions as well as its power output. I would like to mention specially this driver design, which is unique in this series. The first model in 8 inch in commercial category is Control 18CT. It's a 8-inch size, as I mentioned. 8 depicts the size of the driver. It's a two-way coaxial design, which gives you a uniform coverage, which is meant for various different ceiling applications. The next model in this series, we are going to talk about LCT81. It's a 8-inch swallow design lay-in style loudspeaker. As I mentioned, lay-in style loudspeaker, it actually replaces the grid of any tile, which is of 2 by 2 feet in size. The biggest advantage of this speaker is that it's swallow design. It can go to any ceiling which has got a smaller, deeper ceiling, from the true ceiling to the drop ceiling. All these models are available both in high impedance as well as in low impedance, meaning you can use as the direct 8 ohm impedance, or you can drive them using high impedance transformer tapping as well. So what we have seen in the ceiling category is very few speakers that have showcased here. However, if we lay the chart of a ceiling speakers, we have a commercial series and 8000 series for entry level, which also works as a cost versus performance speaker. As we graduate from that model, we have 10 series, which we have seen few of them, and 20 series, which is most popular series. It actually gives little more high fidelity and extra bit of output from 20 series. As we move on from 20 series, we do have 40 series. The 40 series is also called as a premium loudspeaker because it gives little extra bit of extended low frequency response. Also, it comes with RBI technology, radiation boundary integrator, which is adapted from our flagship line array VTF series. As we move on from 40 premium to the next category, that is 200 series, which comes in 2 different models. One is with a completely blind mount, another model is a discrete model, which actually comes separately as a grill, loudspeaker, and the back end. The 200 series actually caters to medium to large conference or boardroom or ballroom kind of application. As and when the requirement goes beyond 200 series, especially for a bigger convention centers or larger gathering space, we do have a series called 300 series. It is entirely a discrete pre-install open design, meaning you need to have a separate grill, dedicated speakers, as well as dedicated back end. Those are available from 8 inch up to 12 inch, which also includes a subwoofer in this same lineup. As we have seen the ceiling category, similar to ceiling, we do have surface mount series, that is a 20 series from JBL family. What is new in this series is few new contemporary design. Those are specially meant for improvements from previous model. Let's take a look at these new design. As an example, I will take this model. This is Control 23-1, which is of 3 inch in size. What we have improved from the previous model is that it actually gives you a new contemporary look. You can see that. You can mount them either horizontally as well as vertically. The mounting option is with its technology, invisible technology, that helps us to mount in either ways, horizontal or vertical. The stock grill, which is newly designed, actually comes with a steel grill with powder coating, which makes the speaker as a outdoor rating itself. The painting and the protection that is given for the speaker is outdoor ready. It actually protects the speaker from ultraviolet rays. The second model is Control 25-1, bigger than the previous model. The only difference is that its size. As we increase the size, we tend to get more low frequency response as well as higher SPL. The third model, what we are seeing here is Control 28-1 in the same category. Everything remains same. The size of this driver is again 8-inch, which gives extra bit of low frequency extension, and the keep crossover helps you to provide pristine audio quality. As and when we go on to the next model, which is bigger in size, Control 30 model. The Control 30 is a three-way in design, unlike the two-way models that we have seen. It has got HF, LF, and MF in the middle, which gives you extreme frequency response for speech as well as high fidelity audio playback. All these models comes either with a transformer or a low impedance drive. The biggest advantage of this model is that it comes in two colors, white and black as a standard. All these Control 20 series are plastic design. The enclosure is plastic. As and when we move on to next category, those are engineering series. It's called AE series. Those are the speaker used in a larger venues such as auditoriums or a training center and many other applications. For that, in order to complement the fill system in a bigger venue, we do have a series called AC series. It's actually called Application Engineering Compact Series. As the name implies, you can see it's a low profile design. You can mount either horizontally as well as vertically. When you use them as an under balcony or a front fill loudspeaker, you can use this speaker as a horizontal design. Unlike the Control 20 series, the brackets are not included in it. However, we do provide optional U bracket, which is meant for each model. In this series, we have Control 16, which is 6-inch, and Control 26, it is dual 6-inch, available both in black and white color. Of course, it gives you around 360 watts of programming power. As and when we move from 5, 6 to 8-inch, of course, we have single 8-inch and dual 8-inch. What we are showcasing here is a dual 8-inch AC series called AC28/26. The difference between these two early model and this model is that it gives you a specific angle of coverage. Say for example, AC28/26 means 120-degree horizontal and 60-degree vertical. As a low profile design, helps you to mount them underneath the balcony area. Also, you can rotate the horn, other way around, which makes it again perfect 120-degree coverage in the horizontal direction. In the AC series, we have three smaller formats which are not showcased here as well. We have AC15, which is of 5-inch, AC25, which is of dual 5-inch, 16 and 26 that we have seen. And then we move on to 8-inch. In 8-inch also we have single 8 and dual 8-inch. The dual 8-inch is what we have showcased here. That is AC28. The difference between first three models, 5-inch and 6 inches, are uniform coverage. In terms of dispersion angle, it is 90-90 on either side. It doesn't really matter you mount them horizontally or vertically. As we move on to the 8-inch speaker, the biggest difference is that it comes with a different angle. The AC 18 and 28 exhibit the same performance except its exceptional low end frequency from 28 AC 28. There are two models in this category, the AC 28/26, which actually gives you a dispersion angle of 120 degree by 60 degree, whereas the other model is AC 28/95. 95 means 90 degree horizontal and 50 degree vertical in coverage. As you have discussed earlier, the mounting kit is an optional accessory. Of course, you can use the third-party Omni mount kit as well from various different manufacturers. These models are both available in black and white. As we move on from AC series, we have an exciting model that are coming up in the next session. Those are the CBT series. Let's take a look at what CBT series is and what are all the feature set that it offers. Let me introduce our column line array loudspeaker system from JBL family. In this category, we have two series. One is a CBT series, which is a passive column array. On the other hand, we do have electronically beam steering column array, which is called IntelliVox. But I will take you through the CBT series now. What is there in CBT? As CBT, the name itself implies constant beam width technology, which means it gives you consistent coverage plus exceptional frequency response. In this category, we have named the model based on its size. Say for example, the CBT 50LA stands for 50 centimeter in size. That is 50 centimeter in length. We have 8 2-inch driver, which is cascaded as a line array. What is the advantage of column array? It is a sleek design, plus it goes inconspicuous in the installations, which are loved by most of the architects. On the other hand, in the technology side, what do we have in the CBT? As you are aware, if you cascading the loudspeakers, it starts exhibiting the vertical angle very narrow. The reason it exhibits the vertical angle narrow for a purpose that is in acoustically environed places, it actually provides a consistent narrow coverage, which eliminates the reflection from ceiling as well as from the floor. The 100LA exhibit same features, plus it also has got higher output and very narrow coverage. As and when the size increases, the line array size increases, it exhibit even narrower coverage. Longer the array size, narrower the coverage. In this model, we have three categories, which are straight line arrays, 50LA, 50 centimeter in size, 100LA, 100 centimeter in size, and we do also have a 200LA, which is of 200 centimeter in size. All these models comes with few important feature set, predefined EQ settings. The one is called speech and another one is called music. It has a different tonal quality for speech as well as for music that can be changed on the side panel of the speaker itself. As we move on to the bigger line array system, there are two models in the CBT category. Unlike the previous model, those comes with sleek design, inbuilt transformer. Those features were there. The newer model, that is 70J and CBT 1000, those exhibit additional feature set as compared to the previous model. The 70J, the name itself implies it's J-shaped column line array. It has got a 4-inch driver plus 16 1-inch HF driver, which gives you extra bit of low and high frequency as well. Another biggest advantage of the CBT 70J is that it exhibits asymmetrical coverage compared to the previous model. What is that asymmetrical coverage is all about? The bottom array try to position the sound in the front few rows in a same level, whereas the top speaker exhibit extra high frequency and low frequency in order to cater the distance. As a result, we get consistent coverage from front to back, even coverage. Of course, these models are not comes with the inbuilt transformer. However, there are a specific transformer available that can be added as an accessories for the model. We recently introduced a bigger brother of the CBT70J, is called CBT1000. Of course, this is also a 1 meter length, similar to CBT100LA. As we already have 100LA, we named this to CBT1000, which actually shows the size in mm, that is 1000. Of course, it takes a little more mileage than the previous model 70J by its design as well as its performance. The biggest advantage of CBT1000 is that it comes with 6 high power low frequency driver, which is there, plus 24 HF driver. It also comes with asymmetrical waveguide, whereas it provides 160-degree broader in the bottom and 100-degree in the top. Another feature set is it can configure into 16 different configurations by means of a dip stitch settings that is available in the side panel. The bottom array has got 4 different presets that actually changes the beam width of the speaker. And the top array again has another 4 combinations. Together it becomes a 16 different combinations. Without even having a steerable technology, we were able to steer the beam width depending on the geometry of the room. On the other hand, it exhibits ultra low frequency, which is really good. It actually sounds like a professional high quality loudspeaker. It can go into various different applications. Of course, these 2 models also comes with an additional extension bar. It is to enhance the array length by adding them together, which actually gives you even more output. On the other hand, when you add an extension, the array property also improves. Of course, it can provide you even better beam width. That is the biggest advantage. And another unique advantage of the CBT is that no matter where do you stand in the axis, on the axis, either you stand in the middle or you stand in the side, it exhibits a consistent coverage. That is the unique feature of the CBT series. As we move on to the other series, here we do have an interesting product called Control 85M and Control 88M. What is the unique advantage of this model is these are out of the box weather resistant loud, meaning you don't need to worry about putting the speaker outdoor or even in a garden space where gardener puts some water. We don't need to worry about it as well. The unique design of this model is that the speaker driver is upside down. The top compartment is where the speaker is positioned, which actually projecting the sound underneath. We do have a parabolic waveguide specifically designed to exhibit the sound around 360 degree. When a people are standing around the garden, they will get the consistent coverage. The bottom portion actually buried into the soil. Another advantage of this model is that it is in green color, which goes well with the greeneries. It also comes with low impedance and high impedance options, meaning if you want to have a bigger garden and you need to run a longer cable, you can definitely use with the high impedance method. The only difference between 85M and 88M is its size. Of course, as size increases, it exhibits extra bit of low frequency as well as higher power output. In the outdoor category, apart from the mushroom speakers, we do have another series called all-weather loudspeakers. What we have showcased here is all-weather compact loudspeaker. In all-weather categories, we do have two different models, variants. The all-weather compact is a smaller format, as well as all-weather is another series, which is engineered AE series design in weather format, all-weather format. The AWC stands for all-weather compact, which comes in different sizes from 6-inch up to 15-inch. The 6-inch model is called AWC 62, 8-inch model. It's called AWC 82. And then AWC 129, that is 12-inch, and AWC 159, that is of a 15-inch in size. Plus, we do have one more model called AL 15, which is of 15-inch low frequency driver. It is not typically a full range loudspeaker. It's a low frequency enhancement meant to use with AWC 62 and AWC 82. Now let's take a look at what is the advantage of these all-weather speakers. There are various different types of all-weather speakers available. They simply say it's the all-weather, but it has to go through a tenure torture test. We have a test called ASTM 85, which is of JBL testing method. We actually put the speaker into extreme environment where salt spray and sulfuric acid air is sprayed continuously for 335 hours. The test is equivalent to 10 years of outdoor capability. That's the biggest advantage. The exterior is meant with the fiber and the steel grill. All the screws are proper steel so that you don't need to worry about any corrosion. All this model comes with its bracket, unique bracket. Of course, these speakers are coaxial design. It has got extra bit of low frequency excursion, as well as the dispersion angle is conical, which is sometimes exhibit 110 degree, 120 degree, and few of the models are 90 degrees. That's the biggest advantage. The coaxial driver helps you orient the sound source from the center. That gives us a beautiful experience when we listen to them. Of course, the 1-inch exit compression driver helps you, gives a huge output SPL for outdoor capability. Of course, we have shown various different ceiling speaker, surface mount speaker, engineered speakers, column array speaker, as well as outdoor rating speakers. These are very few that what we have showcased here. We of course have a huge range of model from the JBL family. I keep talking on and on for a whole day. We have so many different models categorized into various different applications. If you want to learn more about the speaker products and models, I request you to go through www.jblpro.com. Thank you so much for watching this presentation.